No, don't be really good test conditions out there. It wasn't easy football.
Yeah, very happy to get a win. Yeah, it was conditions. I don't know if you walk the pitch, but it's terrible conditions, really underfoot conditions, and the wind and the rain and that. But look, it's the same for both sides. We struggled with it a bit in the first half, and Leitrim had numerous sweepers back and that kind of stuff, and they played very well. They were full of energy, and as I knew they would be. So it took us a while to get going, but overall we got through the game. No injuries. There was 6 debutants and 2 extra, 8 in total came on, so it was great to get them on the field.
Like Tommy's goal early on was kind of vital to give you this sort of impetus to move, because Leitrim were kind of poorly at that stage.
Yeah, and look, in a game these conditions, it's always going to be tight for a period of time. So it's what you do in that period. And look, Tommy, his form has been exceptional for us this, the last couple of weeks, last couple of months, and he showed again he got a sniff of goal, and there was nothing else going to happen there except he hit the net. So it's crucial. Won the goal in the second half as well. Was at a good time for us as well. So, but we had multiple other goal chances that we, pass hit the ground, skids away, or someone lost their footwork, that kind of stuff. So, but look, overall, very happy to be.
This kind of winter football when playing, like, that's going to affect the style that they play and kind of want to play as a team. Like, so it's a learn to tackle.
Well, look at the wetter it is and the slippier it is, the more of a test on your skills it is. And we see ourselves as a skillful team. So, if the pass is too far in front or too far behind, and you have to stop, and that leads to a skid, which leads to a ball on the ground. So there's a lot of work we need to do on our skills, just sharpening those up to get it into your path when you run or whatever. Very, very basic stuff. The wetter it is, and the bigger the opposition, the simpler the game becomes, so we just need to get our fundamentals, try and hone those a little bit for next weekend.
James, 6 evidence today, a number of established names left out. What can people take from that?
Look, we've a lot of good young players that are doing well. There's people at various stages of fitness and rehab, so look, we're very happy with, with Ushi and Tommy today, who were outstanding again at one end, and Killy at the other end, who was massive for us today. So we've a nice mix of experience and youth and enthusiasm there.
Have you seen enough over the last couple of weeks to be in a happy position heading into the high next weekend?
Well, I've seen enough that we have a huge amount of work to do. And look, we'll chat tomorrow, and we'll train on Tuesday and see where we go.
What kind of a challenge are you expecting from us now?
Well, huge, obviously. Division 2 champions in Hyde. They're running on top of the ground. Very good, very organised, very fit team. So be a huge contest for us. But one we're really looking forward to.
If it's a dry day, as against a wet day here today, will you plan differently for it?
Well, every game is completely different, so you need to. The weather more than ever has an impact on games for sure this season. Absolutely. Roscommon have a very different setup to what Leitrim have. Leitrim had double sweepers with the breeze in the first half and all that kind of stuff. So everyone is doing their thing, which is fair enough, and we'll do our thing and try and adapt and play as well as we can, but we'll always focus on our strengths.
Are you likely to see some regulars back next weekend?
We'll see how Tuesday goes.
Kevin McLaughlin, is he injured or?
Tuesday, there's going to be a lot of guys on the field, so we'll see how they fare.
Like Rory Brickington starting, though his name, like was that an injury or just was conditions he thought before the game that might suit Michael?
There's lots of things. I talked to you last week about this. We have to submit at 26 on a Thursday morning at 9 o'clock. Just think, can one of you write about that and how ridiculous that is with the season that we have? So there's going to be loads of that where there's, we train Tuesday, not Thursday night. Sure, I could have 2 or 3 injuries, but I had to submit at 26. And so there's loads of little chops and changes that need to happen. It's a crazy situation that we're being put in.
Should there be more of a leeway given the time of year, given the matches week on week?
Absolutely, but a Thursday night, week on week, there's guys with niggles, with injuries, so I'm trying to pick a 26 on a Thursday morning, and there could be up to 7 or 8 guys that have knocks and bangs that couldn't train on the Tuesday because they just played the game.
Most teams train on a Thursday night. Even if
you have to train now because of the 48 hours with COVID. You can't train on a Friday night because of the game on Sunday. It's less than 48 hours, which is recommended in the protocol.
So even a 24-hour, a Friday morning would make a big difference.
Huge difference. Huge difference. So you know they're trying to get the team submitted early, you know, for program purposes. But sure, we can't if we've 7 or 8 players injured. You know, and with so many games so quickly, it's going to be nip and tuck. So it's definitely something that needs to be looked at.
Just in terms of injuries, Mark Morden, what's the story with him?
Just got bruising on his foot. Needed to get off it for a few days. So look,
okay for next Sunday?
we'll have a huge amount in contention on Tuesday night.
Finally, how important with so many young players or debutants? Your main, the likes of Killian O'Connor today, Aidan O'Shea, how important is it that they produce those sort of performances?
Huge. Huge, you know, when Chris Barry came on and is a great, and those guys around the place, they're such role models. They have a huge impact, you know, on and off the field with the younger guys. So there's a huge togetherness there as a group, which is great to see, and they're just enjoying being out playing at the moment.
Okay, thanks lads.
Thanks.
Tyrone or Gran, you know that?
No.
Yeah.
One by two, yeah.
By 2.
Beaten by 2.
This one here.
Thank you. Thanks very much. Cheers.